Hi, welcome to App Golive 101 video series. Today we will be covering the environment inventory feature provided by the Golive app in Jira. The idea behind this feature is to offer the Jira users an efficient and user-friendly way to have access to all the environment details and to store them all in one place, and therefore make them accessible in a seamless way also to the Jira tickets. So let's take a look. So to start, you can click on Go Live Environments. So if you do not see this Go Live environment, please check with your Jira administrators to grant you the right permissions. So when you get to the to the environment inventory, you have access to all the environments here. So you can see this is like a sheet, like an Excel sheet of environments, but moreover inspired by the issue searcher view by Jira. You can see like this is the search bar and this is the sidebar for the filter. So first of all, what is an environment? So an environment in AppWide Go Live is defined by the application plus the category. For example, this is the payment environment. It's for the application payments, and this one is the dev environment. And you can add upon the application plus category a series of attributes. So you can have, for example, the status. This is up, slow, etc. The deployed version. So the deployed version, it is linked with Jira projects. So you can see here, this is e-commerce 3.6 and the date of deployment and all the other attributes. So let's try to add, for example, columns here. You can add, let's see, a database. Up. So you can just like type whatever you want from an attribute point of view, and you can, oh, country, let's add here. So all you can see here, the list of attributes, they are customizable, meaning you can define them. If you are AppWide Go Live administrator, you can define these attributes. Apply. So here I have my view and the new columns displayed. Okay, so just like a quick summary on that part. So the environment is defined by the category plus the application plus the status, the deployed version, which is associated to a Jira version inside the project, and the set of attributes. Okay, so let's get back here. So what we can do here in this view, we can search the environments. To search the environment, it's very easy. So you have this search bar. You can search by application. For example, I can type payment. So you see whether I can use it as a text search or an application search. So if I use app payment, the tool gives me all the applications, all the environments related to the payment application. Or I can use by status, for example, I can give me all the slow, you see the tag of status to show me what I'm looking for, slow status environments. Okay, so I like this idea of a mouse over the elements here that can show you all the details. For example, if we take a look to that GOT development one, you can see the history of the statuses. It was up by this date and it was changed to slow by this date. Okay, and of course you can combine the search, so like slow and up payments. Up. So actually I don't have something like this. Or you can search by attribute. So if I use database equals my SQL. Okay, you see? So now I am searching all the slow environment where the database is MySQL. Okay, so what is quite useful with this search is, as I said, is inspired by the Jira. You can save your search. So for example, I can save this. So this is the, or I can edit the name, my environment filter. Okay, and I can share it with the user if I want to, and save. And here we are. So in the sidebar, I have all the shared filters that I can click on, and I have, of course, mine. So if I can see, this is the e-commerce stream. Sorry. So we have all these details here, the application e-commerce plus payments plus in category integration and staging and production. And I have them displayed here. Okay. So this is quite a very quick overview of what we can do here. So let's take a deep look now to what actions I can do for the environments. So the actions that I can do is I can set the status. For example, I can change it manually to down. Okay, so now it's moved down, and of course it's kept on the history. I can change the deployed version. So the deployed version, I can, this is an e-commerce integration. I can change it to this, and the deployable time, of course, if I want to. And here I can have the history of what version has been deployed. Of course, these action I do them manually, but like if you are a more advanced level on the Applied Go Live, you can use the API that we provide in order to do those elements. Okay. And let's try now something, the last, which is a feature that I like very much, is the watching the environment. So what does that mean exactly? So let's take a look to that stage in e-commerce. So if I click on options or watch, let's click on watch. This is what I can watch exactly. For which events notify me when deployed version is changed, status is changed, environment is changed, an issue is associated to the environment, or an issue is no longer associated to the environment. This is quite useful if you are like really focused on some specific application or environment. The tool gives you sends you a notification for that. So this is an example of notification I have. So I can see here, for example, the version has been deployed on the e-commerce integration and all the details of the environment and the history of the deployment. I can see that some DevOps people, they will really like this feature. So this is the notification part. Okay. So, and last but not least, I just want to show you how easily to create an environment. So add environment. Of course, you need to be having the right permissions to do so. I can choose my application. Let's say calculation back. And this is a dev environment. I can add the URL, appwidev.com, for example, and I can choose the permission scheme that I can associate to that environment. So in my example, I have two permission schemes. So just to give you an overall idea of the permission scheme, this is what can grant permissions to do specific actions inside the environment. For example, I can give the Scrum Master some specific, you can add the status, you can deploy the versions, you can change the attributes of the environment, etc., etc. So this we will cover them in further details administration videos. And I can add some attributes. So I can select the attributes. Let's say, for example, the CPU, okay, or let's say database, okay, MySQL, for example, and then I can add any other attributes, description, okay, description. Of course, here it is very easy to create your own attributes. Again, you as an admin, you can create them and you can associate them to your environments and create. So now my environment is created. Okay, so that was all for the environment. Last element, sorry, is to go to the dashboard part and to show you that you can also display the environment details inside the gadgets. Quite useful if you have some dynamic dashboards. Okay, so this is what you see here. This is my filter, and I'm displaying my filter that I set, and applications details here. And of course, I can edit it and add more elements if I want to. So, oh, okay. The columns there are associated with the filter directly, so you can have them directly here. Okay, so that was all from me. We covered the environment inventory provided by Appwide Go Live. Please give it a try, and thank you so much. Cheers.